Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's episode of the official ARK podcast number 275. My name's Coach Mistletoe, and I'm here live with the core team. Your host for tonight, as always, the one and only Mr. Atlas. Please, the floor is all yours, sir.
Thanks for the introduction, Coach Mistletoe. And folks, welcome back to another edition of the ARK Daily Podcast. This is Wednesday, hump date, August the 2nd. What a great way to start the month. Yesterday's pod was great, fantastic. Happy days here. We had our guest of honor, Coach Roberto, all the way live from Miami. He had his breathing relaxing to the sounds of the ocean waves. Oof, what a great way to hit that little reset button. Calm, cool, and collected as we like to be here on the ARK. Today, our guest of honor is Kelly Snook. She is here hanging out. A little bit later, you'll be able to ask her some questions. We're also going to be doing the Spark Rewards a bit later, Defi Sessions with Mr. Z, and of course, the Wheel of the Toad. See who the winner is going to be for tonight, and we're going to find out who won the trifecta of the shorts yesterday. It was quite entertaining. It was a great time to see the creativity brought in by our content creators. Shout out to everyone that participated, and we're going to find out today who the winner is. But before we do that, let's go ahead, let's take a look, let's see what's happening on the ARK. We shift into gears here. We're at 5,552 total ARK vault accounts. Liquidity on PancakeSwap, 72,947 BUSD. ILC reserves, 114,258 BUSD. The price of ARK is at 13 cents. The Spark price pool is 759.31 ARK. We're going to find today's lucky winner. Mr. Brandon won a couple of days ago. He was super excited. And then, of course, 10% of the Spark price pool is going to go as a nitro boost to the MVP. And folks, have we got an MVP for you? Today, their wallet ends in 5C55. Oh, there's a similarity there. We're at 555. 2 total vault accounts. They've brought in 580.32 USD into the vault, taking their positions. With that, we're going to turn it over to our good friend, Mr. Brett Nordin. Hope you're doing well, sir. What you got cooking? What updates? I know it's been busy. We just
doing great.
Came in a little late. We had a meeting with the boys today.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Sorry, I got a call that came in right when I started talking there. Hold on one second. There we go.
You're fine, sir.
Yeah, busy day. Every firing on all cylinders. We've been kind of touching on all the projects. I'm a little out of sorts on that, trying to think through. But we started out the day with Terra Card, Alex, Mr. Green today as well, getting that finished up. So we're hoping here to have metal cards in hand within a week or so at the printer, and at least getting some of the initial plastic cards loaded and tested. And then I think we're getting closer, folks. I have some marketing materials ready to go, and we're in the final stages now. So that's exciting, and that'll be, and I think it's going to be the lift that a lot of people are looking for, and just in terms of revenue. You know, we know the Air card, the margins are slim, and that one needs to go viral too. But then once we have the Terra card, we'll be able to really start pushing the whole cards program in a bigger way from a marketing standpoint, from AMAs and things like that. So once this Terra is in place, I think we can really start to see things tick up. In addition to that, we worked today on ARC Lite, the dev team for that is working in the background. That one hasn't hit Alex's plate yet, but will eventually. And then also the privacy products as well. So we have our dev team working on those in the background as well. So yeah, everything's moving fine, and we're 100% focused on utility here. We understand the problem that we're attempting to solve with not only just ROI dApps in general, but all DeFi products should have a level of utility. And going forward, that's our focus and that's our mantra. It's going to be, getting away from the Ponzonomics, the scary Ponzonomics that everybody's grown to love at certain times, but then also learn to hate at other times. So, yeah, we're gonna change the game, and I think that's going to be our narrative going forward. Is that we're 100% utility based, whether that's the ArkFi token or the Legacy NFT, as well as the ARK Lite product. So working hard and continuing the roadmap and building and building and building. That's what we're going to
do. Absolutely. What we love to do, what we have fun doing and are very passionate about. So let's say we have Kelly. She's the guest of honor today. Kelly, we already said hello to you earlier. Let's open it up here for the community. See if there's anyone that has a question for you. We do appreciate you swinging by and just being here with us. We're here every day, so we're always having fun. Does anyone want to step up and mute their microphone and ask Kelly a question, comment? This is your chance, folks.
For anyone that doesn't know, Kelly's the one that created the amazing calculator here at the ARK. I did just post it again in the chat. If no one has checked out that calculator, make sure you go take a look at it. It's scarily accurate, as everyone says, and did an amazing job.
Absolutely. And her sister built the one on the D app. So it's the Snook sisters coming through for the ARK. Collaboration between them. And that's a question. Have you both collaborated together before on a project like this?
On the project of life, yes.
That's great.
We help each other. But she really built that. She used my calculator to kind of verify, but she built the calculator, the ARK, the one that's on the dApp, all by herself. So, it's nice to have, to be able to bounce things off of each other. But we haven't yet collaborated properly on a project. But there's a couple projects now that we've been overlapping a bit, I guess.
I understand. Yeah. That's great. She's really awesome.
She is.
And you are awesome too. We're happy to see you. We're excited about your big move.
Thank you.
Asia, new time zone, fresh air. Did you get to see the video that I sent you?
I haven't yet. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot.
It's okay.
It just got buried in my DM. So, I'll check it out. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably 15 minutes or so. You might enjoy it.
Yeah.
As we prepare and, changing countries is always something that research is important and just kind of getting your mind acclimated and ready for the change. It's always good.
For sure.
We're very excited about that.
Thank you. Me too.
So I guess the folks are quiet today.
Always,
they're calm,
you need the
collected.
crickets button. You always gotta have the cricket button handy. Yeah,
there we go. I mean, all these folks are ARK experts. But we're going to be getting some new folks in. I know you don't know much about ARK Lite and how that all works, but through the weeks, you'll be hearing more and more about it. And of course, I think you've heard about the Terra cards, the physical cards.
Yeah.
That's coming together really, really well. And there's going to be a cool feature. I don't know if you've heard about it, but folks are going to be able to, for an extra fee, of course, because the ILC is hungry, they're going to be able to put their logo or a picture, whatever they want laser printed onto their physical metal card for tarot.
Cool.
So
Great.
personalization, which we think is fun, and we can't wait to see what some people want to use, how they want to flex on the card. And of course, there's fees coming right back here, legacy NFT holders to the ILC treasury. I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We love bringing utility, and we know that these are things that people use, and a lot of progress is also being made. We're hiring a team of 6 full-time developers to work on encrypted email. Oh yeah, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We've got, I think it's 3 working on the ARK Lite backend, but they're not full-time. They work with several different companies, right? So they're not only working for us, but yeah, we're gonna have a team of 6. It's gonna be a pretty long endeavor. And yeah, ARK Lite is Web 2. It's not Web 3. It's as easy as, here's a QR code. You're going to log in, create an account, 2FA if you wish, and here's the QR code, and people are going to be able to send in Bitcoin, Ethereum, pretty much any token that they might be holding in their wallets that they have easy access to. And then when they get paid, their balance, they're also going to be able to choose. I mean, if they want crypto bananas, we'll send them crypto bananas. No NFTs, but whatever, crypto token coin your heart might desire, we're going to send it your way. So that's going to be pretty fun. And going back to the whole thing you've heard us from the beginning talk about, we want to bring the average Joe and Jane into DeFi. And, we love ARK. That's why we're all here. But we've understood that it's a complex system for the layman, the person that's working 2 jobs, that doesn't have time to sit and read the great white paper or Kelly Snook's, getting started. It's a very, very simple system. We compare it to playing chess or playing checkers. So they're going to come in through that Web 2, regular login portal that they're used to. And then if they want to earn more, because the ArcLight system will be much slower, they're going to have to learn more to earn more. And that's where all the videos we've created, what is Web3, MetaMask, Trust Wallet, what is the NDV, CWR, the Vault, the Foundation, all the cool stuff. So it's an entry drug to DeFi. Can we say that legally? An entry drug? Is that the right? Is that the way they talk about those first drugs that people try before they go full degen? The gateway drug. Okay, yeah, it's the gateway to DeFi, to the degen world that we're so used to. The crazy APRs that we see here that the bank definitely is not giving them. So very exciting. So with that, Coach Mistletoe, what are we going to do first? Are we going to find out who won?
Oh, yeah. I've actually thought of a little special way to actually do this. So I actually remembered that El Happy Coach, he was saying, oh, all the shorts are just all so good. They're always so hard to choose. So he closes his eyes and just picks one at random. So what I figured would be more fun is if we put a wheel and I get to spin who I get to vote for. Therefore, it's completely random. I'm not choosing any favorites. So we get to see. And it's more fun because it actually will show more of a live reaction on who the winner is rather than scrolling down and just seeing. So let's see who gets my vote for today. We got Coin Builders TV. We got Donatello investing on the list. And, of course, Jay Vanquish, Jashawn, the 3 shorts of the day. So let's spin the wheel and see who I vote for.
Trifecta.
The Coin Builders, they got the crazy luck on the wheel.
They really do.
Might as well just give it to them there. So yeah, let's go over now and announce the winner. Let's see if my vote did anything.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, of course, we had the Coin Builders TV with their awesome Mr. Roboto one. We had Donatello Investing with betting on ARK, betting on the success of ARK. That one was amazing, super funny. And of course, we had the Pint-Sized Dad. That one was amazing too. Pint-Sized Dad.
Let's see.
So, Coin Builders got my vote for today. Let's see what the results came in with. And 41% of the votes went for the Coin Builders TV. Jashawn with 32% and Donatello with 27%. Wow, very close polls. That one was definitely hard yesterday. So congratulations, Coin Builders TV. You've taken the prize of the best ARK short of the day. Won $50 worth of ARK. And congratulations to everyone that enters. Big shout out to them. And do remember, even if you don't win the daily shorts, all of those shorts you guys enter, and even if you put them across multiple platforms, enter into the sweep widget, they all get you entries for the daily, or sorry, not for the daily, for the end of month, the 5 random winners of $100 each. So lots of prizes still to be won.
Can we show one of them to Kelly? Because I don't know if she's seen a short yet.
Yeah. Do you want to just watch them all?
Sure.
Or do you want to pick one?
You can pick one. Kelly, you want to check them out?
Sure.
Okay.
I think we should watch Pint-Sized Dad. That one is hilarious.
Okay, let's watch that one. Cool.
All right, let me pull that one up because that song has been stuck in my head. Little jingle. All right, Pint-Sized Dad.
No sound.
Oh.
Yeah, I could hear it. I don't think anybody else could hear it either.
No. That was my bad. I gotta click that button.
We weren't planning
audio.
to show anything. We're so proud of these shorts. We want to show them off to anyone who comes in here. They're gonna watch a short, Kelly. It's mandatory at this point.
All right, Pint-Sized Dad. Let's get into it.
Pint-Sized Dad, Pint-Sized Dad, Pint-Sized Dad.
Welcome back to the Pint-Sized Dad Show. I'm the Pint-Sized Dad, and with me always is the Passive Panda. I'm a crypto enthusiast and dad joke aficionado. Here's today's dad joke of the day. How do you organize a space party? You plan it.
The Pint-Sized with no KYC, and you can too with the ARK Air Card. Load your card in minutes, Apple Pay and Google Pay compatible. Virtual MasterCard, spend online or use for tap to pay. Spend your crypto. Get your ARK Air Card today.
Pint-Sized Dad, Pint-Sized Dad, Pint-Sized Dad.
Amazing word, Jashawn. Oh man, that gets me every time. Did you write that little jingle, Jashawn?
Well, I wrote it as far as Pint-Sized Dad, Pint-Sized Dad, Pint-Sized Dad, but then the AI song generator did the rest.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. It goes really well with the music.
So there you go, Kelly. You got a dose of it.
That was amazing. I loved that.
And it's a couple times a week. Whenever we have 3, we do a contest and let the community vote. And of course, we get a winner, and they win here on the ARK. But it's so fun because the creativity, some of the stuff that if you go to the official YouTube channel of ArkFi, you'll be able to find a lot of the winners. We post them there. So good times, happy days. Thank you. So what's coming next, Coach Mistletoe?
Next up, we of course got the Wheel of the Toad. Every single day, we can't miss the sweep widget wheel. If this is your first time in here, not sure what's going on, we do this every single day. It's an all aboard giveaway. The sweep widget with the sweep widget. simply all you need to do to get involved is find that new sweep widget link. Every single day we post it in the main chat, in the contest and giveaways channel, in the announcements channel, everywhere. It's very easy to find. If you can ever find it, just ask. We'll always repost it for you. Once you find that new sweep widget link, you're simply going to click on that link. It's going to redirect you to a new website. That website is going to give you a list of tasks. Those tasks are going to range from liking and commenting on the daily podcasts uploaded over onto YouTube. You're going to be liking and commenting on some of the winners for the shorts contest, hitting up some TikTok shorts as well for the winners there. We got Medium articles to clap up, Twitter links to retweet, and even just websites to visit too. The Trustpilot link is also on there. We do ask you, if you've already left a review, go leave some comments and likes on other reviews as well. It really does help over there on the Trustpilot. So yeah, once you go through all of those tasks, your name is going to pop up on this iHeart ARK wheel, where every single day, live on the podcast here, we spin it to find a lucky winner of $50 worth of ARK. That's right. If we land on your lucky name, you are going to be the daily prize winner of $50 worth of ARK. We send out at the end of the month. We also did send out all of the winners for the month of June and July. So everyone should see that now in their wallet. It actually got sent out as liquid ARK. So it's even a bonus treat. You can put that in the legacy savings account. You can put that in the foundation, put it into the vault, or hold it. You can do whatever you want with it. So it's up to you. But yeah, without further ado, let's spin that wheel and find our lucky winner for today. Good luck, everyone, and thank you for everyone that participates. And congratulations, C-Jump43. You are a lucky winner for today, winning $50 worth of ARK. I believe that is your second time winning, maybe even third. So congratulations to you, and shout out to everyone that participates in the sweep widget. I really encourage everyone to definitely participate. It only takes a couple minutes of your time, and even if you don't win, you always have tomorrow, and it really does help push the algorithm for everyone here on board the ARK. So thanks again for everyone that participates. And back to you, Atlas, for the Sparky.
It is time for the Sparky. I think everyone here knows exactly how this works. The Nitro Boost, the NDV through the roof, bring you to 2% all day, every day. All right, let's go ahead and share the screen here. Let's sit back, relax, and find today's lucky winner. Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can. 782. Let's go.
All right, that's what I'm seeing here as well. And yeah, let's make it happen.
Let's get this crypto. Let's get this crypto. Let's get this crypto.
Let's get this crypto.
Let's see if we had a misfire. This is not showing the winner. Bear with us. All right. I see the winner. It's on the D app. On the broadcasting studio, it's not showing, but I can tell you who it is. You can also see it for yourself over on the D app, app.arkfi.io. Today's lucky winner, their wallet ends in 9D01, and they've won 705.25 ARK of the Nitro Boost, folks. Sheesh. Smiler. And of course, we already know from before who the MVP is, but we'll shout him out again. 5C55. You've taken in 10% of the Nitro Boost right into the bar. Sheesh. And with that, we're going to turn it over to our good friend, our very own crypto DeFi expert, Mr. Z. Let's see. Yeah, he's here.
What's up, everybody? Happy hump day.
Yes, sir. Ready for the alpha. Man, all I was hearing all day was about the bald, the SBF bald. Wow.
Bald. You did your research? The rabbit hole, right?
Yeah. I didn't have to. I mean, it was everywhere you look. It's and guess what he did for the parents' basement now? I was like, oh man, we already talked about this. You guys are late. It was on the Defi Sessions last night. This is the best place to come and get the news and to get the alpha. So we'll turn it over to you, sir. Happy to have you here again.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to be here every hump day. Good to hear from Kelly and the family here. And a few different things. So today, I was like listening to the music when I was looking at the Spark Reward, and it sounded familiar to me. I knew this guy called Simon Green who plays like DJ sets in Brighton and in London. And before I know it, like that dude's name is Bonobo. So you were actually like, I know this guy personally. He's a DJ in a really cool musician. Producer.
Yeah, Coach Mistletoe loves him, man. That's so cool that you know him personally.
That's so cool. Wow.
Yeah. Like actually, like boiler rooms take place in England, and I used to go to them a lot. And I had friends that were also producers and sort of like electronic DJs, and so I'm like, I know these tracks that Atlas is playing every single night. And then when I Shazammed it, I'm like, dude, this is Simon Green. Simon Green is Bonobo. That's really cool. I love like spontaneous epiphanies like that. So yeah, let's get into the news now. So a few things happened today in crypto, but in world economic news, we do follow what happens in the US. And today we had the non-farm employment change. This is really important because this is the second quarter of all. I think I mentioned yesterday that we have sort of Goldman Sachs, Apple, Uber, and a bunch of different companies that are going to give their earnings. And thus far, they're showing declines, which kind of impacts that we are in a recession. So that's one thing that we can confirm. But then the other thing happened today was we had non-farm employment change. So what that means is how many people have been employed in the last quarter, and we were expecting a small number. So we were expecting a forecast of 191,000, and the actual number that came out today was 324,000. So we've done with sort of like all the sackings that we've seen with all the Spotify's and Facebooks and Metas and stuff. and we've been employing a lot of people. That's what the sort of statistics are showing. So when there's more employment, so it goes estimated change in the number of employed people during the previous month, excluding the farming industry. So actual greater than forecast is good for currency. So what happened today was the dollar went from strength to strength, and if you looked at the charts, you would have seen a bottom be made in the dollar index, and we sort of tapped into 102 today. What this unfortunately means for all other assets is they go the other way. So for example, if you look at gold is down to 1934, and what we look at is Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is down. So here, everyone was cheering for bull run, and we always tell you guys like be very careful in buying tokens. Everyone thought we were actually going up, but what we really did was we tapped into a previous high, and now we're back into that floor of 29,134. And this is what happens when the dollar index strengthens, all other assets basically weaken. So the dollar index is up. That makes the Nasdaq go down. It makes Bitcoin go down. It makes Ethereum go down. So yeah, we're currently at 29,000, and people are sort of speculating if this is the sort of price endeavor that we stay in. And I predict I think we stay into this range until we take another bottom. Whenever we make a triple bottom, that's when we start to plug into these gaps here and maybe go lower. So I still predict that we are gonna go lower, and I've got my sort of areas lined up for that. So that's what the you can say technicals are showing me right now. So do not buy any tokens. We are in a territory of looking for like lower dips, and that's what price currently looks. So in you can say in the news, we've had a few big things happen today. So the first thing I want to touch into is Litecoin. Litecoin is the 12th biggest cryptocurrency by market cap, and it's one of the OGs. It's one of the OGs that still has proof of work as its concept. And with proof of work coins, you go through a halving. So we sort of generate a bunch of interest. And for people that don't understand what halving is, let me just define here. This article here really explains it really well. So it goes, the rate of newly issued Litecoin, the 12th largest cryptocurrency by market cap, has today shrunk in an event called the halving. Just like Bitcoin, every 4 years or so, the supply of Litecoin rewards given out as mining rewards get cut in half, meaning fewer of the digital coins are created. So the whole point is when you have lesser coins being issued by mining, that sort of increases the price of the coin, because there's lower supply and a higher demand for that. So like gold, the premise is that over time, the issuance of Litecoin will decrease and thus becomes scarcer over time. But so far, Litecoin, which trades as LTC, hasn't experienced any bullish price action. Yeah, because of a bunch of economic stuff. But yeah, so this is what took place. So today we had the Litecoin halving, and this could give us a small clue into what we sort of see with Bitcoin next year. So yeah, Litecoin. This is something I didn't realize about Litecoin. So Litecoin was actually launched by an ex-Google employee named Charlie Lee, and it's pretty interesting. So we might go in a little, like you can say, rabbit hole this week on this. But yeah, so they had their halving. I think it's about $90 right now, and yeah, so less demand, no, higher, less supply, higher demand. And you guys can do the maths there. But Bitcoin halving is next. It's the next OG token to go through halving. So yeah, congrats to the Litecoin family for that. So that's one big thing that happened today. Now the other thing that basically happened was let's see what I want to cover. I've got news on ETFs. I think this is really important because we've had, a few Bitcoin ETFs sort of passed in the last couple of years. What Decrypt have done this week is pretty cool. It shows us the upcoming Ethereum ETFs, and we know if Ethereum gets institutionalized, that could mean good for the price action in DeFi, and it can also mean utility in a big way. For hedge fund investors, for like you can say the retail investors to basically hedge against Ethereum inflation. So Ethereum future ETFs are going to start you can say launching from October, depending on the approval from the SEC. And these are the companies that are lining up their things. So volatility shares, Ether strategy ETF, and BZX exchange. This is going to be quite big. So volatility shares manages about $170 million across 4 exchange traded funds. Could become the first issuer of the ETF with the focus on Ether after outlining its plans in a July 28th filing with the SEC. So they have started to tell their ideas to the SEC that we are going to apply for an Ethereum ETF. So that's one. Then Bitwise is also launching. I think Bitwise also did a Bitcoin ETF that was rejected. So after withdrawing its initial filing in May, Bitwise reapplied for its Ethereum strategy ETF. According to the filing, ETHG intends to invest in cash settled front month with the shortest time to maturity Ethereum futures contracts without seeking direct exposure to the current spot price of Ethereum. Then we have Roundhill. Roundhill is also looking to apply for a day before my birthday. It's the 16th of October. So we'll see if the SEC approves that. And then VanEck, we know because they applied for the Bitcoin ETF. So VanEck, which is also amongst the spot Bitcoin ETF hopefuls, appears to be going big on Ethereum. According to the August 1st filing, the total value of the Ethereum to which the VanEck Ethereum strategy is planning to have economic exposure is approximately 100% of its total assets. So VanEck are looking to go heavy on their ETF for Ethereum. Then we have ProShares. ProShares is another big fund, I think under $1 billion in equity. And then my favorite one is Grayscale. I'm looking. I'm like this is the ETF everyone has their eyes on to see if this sort of gets passed, because Grayscale had the same thing with their Bitcoin sort of trust ETF sort of approved in May. So on May the 9th, Grayscale Investment, best known as the sponsor of troubled Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, announced the formation of Grayscale Funds Trust, a Delaware statutory trust structure to encompass 3 new funds: Grayscale Ethereum Futures, Grayscale Global Bitcoin Composite, and Grayscale Privacy ETF. Yeah, the Privacy ETF is pretty cool. Like they have sort of Polygon or ZK rollups or layer 2 sort of you can say investments there. So that's something. These are going to be really popular. I think the Grayscale ones are going to be the first application for ETF for Ethereum. So these are the firms, and this is how they are going to be applying for the Ethereum ETF. Now, this is going to be big. This basically sort of gives DeFi a big sanity check. It sort of brings in real big institutional investors, because a lot of institutional investors, they go for ETFs because it hedges quite well against, and it decreases their exposure to the current price action. So I'm looking forward to these ETF applications, and they're all happening around mid-October. And one to keep an eye out is the last one we sort of spoke about, which is Grayscale. So that's the news on the ETFs. Now CZ has been pretty vocal about a few different things. We had Binance reopen in Japan. They bought a centralized exchange there, and as we see them opening up in Japan, we also got a warning from CZ about a you can say a crypto scam, and this is something I've had a few friends that are also that sort of fell for the trap, and this is really important. So I'm gonna kind of increase the size of this this tweet here, so we kind of read this because this is really important. So he tweeted this out sometime today on August the 2nd. Sorry. So he goes, "I want to share this luckily unsuccessful but very clever and close scam incident from yesterday. Bless me. Saved $20 million. Hope it may also save you one day. The scammer are so good now that they generate addresses with the same starting and ending letters, which is what most people check for when doing a crypto transfer. In fact, many wallets hide the middle part of the address with commas and full stops to make the UI look better. The scammer then use this address to send you dust transactions so that the address is shown in your wallet. Now, if you want to send to the legitimate address, you might just pick one previous transaction in your wallet and copy the address. You might just copy the wrong one. This is what happened yesterday to a very experienced crypto operator. Positive ending for this one. The operator noticed the error right after the transaction, and we were able to request a USDT to be frozen in time. It will now take some process, including filing a police report to reclaim the funds back, but at least the funds won't leave with the scammer. Fast reaction is key in these types of recoveries. Hope this will help you avoid these one day. Stay safe. So this is something that happens a lot in DeFi. It happens a lot in DeFi, and it happens to the best of us. So you have to always make sure that the address or the token that you're transacting matches the same contract address of the launch of the token, and realize that what scammers do is they manipulate and they sort of have the first and last character of the address to be similar to the original smart contract, and that's how they scam people. And people go to other sort of websites, connect their wallet and do a claim. And that's when their wallets get, you can say, emptied. So this is something that CZ is very vocal about. But it's great to hear that this person saved $20 million from this scam. That's a lot of money. So that's what CZ put out. Now on the Binance front, we have one more headline, and this is to do with the Department of Justice. So after the way the Department of Justice and the SEC dealt with the FTX debacle, a lot of the criticism was they did not care about the investors on the exchange. And what we saw with FTX was we saw about 60 projects where people put millions of billions of dollars into these projects, and then as the FTX debacle came out and criminal charges were put against SBF and others, it majorly affected investors, people that bought those tokens. So the DOJ is concerned about the same thing happening to Binance. So I'm going to read this here. So it goes, the US DOJ is concerned about to run on Binance should prosecutors bring fraud charges. Officials reportedly speculated an indictment against Binance in the US could cause a run on the exchange similar to what happened with crypto exchanges FTX in November 2022. So the United States Department of Justice reportedly considering charges crypto exchange Binance with fraud, but hesitating based on the cost to consumers. According to August 1st, Semaphore report citing people familiar with the matter, Justice Department officials are concerned about the indictment against Binance causing a run on the exchange similar to what happened with FTX in November 2022. They are reportedly considering fines or non-prosecution agreements for Binance rather than criminal charges in an effort to reduce the harm to consumers. Binance has already reportedly was already reportedly the target of criminal probe in the U.S. for allegedly violating the country's sanctions on Russia. The U.S. Securities Exchange Commission also filed a lawsuit against the crypto exchange in June for allegedly offering unregistered securities and operating illegally. And the Commodities Future Trading Commission, the CFTC, targeted the exchange and CEO CZ in March for allegedly violating trading and derivative regulations. So yeah, it's finally it's good to see that centralized government and the DOJs kind of see the sort of domino effect it has, and how bank runs happen in crypto, especially what we've seen happen with FTX and also with Celsius. So this is it's positive news to see. We would rather see Binance sort of have settlement charges and to have a slap on the wrist than being done for criminal probes, because criminal probing means there's I think about 150 different tokens right now centralized listings on Binance of like real projects, including Polygon, Solana, and you know, AVAX and such big projects. So it's good to see that the DOJ kind of is seeing it from a consumer's point of view. So this is one positive thing I'm seeing. So yeah, that's the DeFi session for today. I hope you guys found that helpful.
Thank you, Z. Great information there, my friend. Folks, this brings us to the end of today's podcast for the Hump Day. I want to thank all of you for being here, participating. For the folks that are listening or watching over on YouTube, thank you also for your support. We hope you're enjoying the podcast, getting a lot of great information and details out of your time spent here with us. We're going to be back tomorrow. That's going to be at 4 p.m. EST, 8 p.m. UTC. We wish all of you a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. Stay safe out there in the crypto world. Take care of each other. Take care of yourself too. And we'll see you tomorrow.